Big up on yourself, people. I don't know me up on the road, but still have to drop a video. My vehicle. So hopefully the audio clean. Me hope the audio clean. The audio normally good on the phone as well. I hope the video clear enough. As I said still, before me going anywhere, you don't know anything already, people. Another video this. I try my best. I know I might not have no for editing and stuff, but at least still show some level of appreciation by hitting the like button. If you watch by your phone, it's a thumbs up button. If you watch on TV, you have to scroll, take a remote and scroll to the right, to the far right. You are going to see the thumbs up. If you watch by your laptop, you still have to see thumbs up under the video. So, or your tablet. So anything you watch upon, you will see the thumbs up. Once you search far and wide enough, you will see the thumbs up. So me I beg on the people to hit the like button. Like target for this video, probably about 200. I don't know if you know put so much. But anyways, alright. So the main issue, the main reason I start making the video, right? I had a long day and I had a whole heap of time to think about it. My drive go from town all the way to Manchester, one place named Prospect of Manchester. Roughly about 1.5 hour drive. My drive go and come back, and we have a long time to think about the midfield. So you guys would have seen that Sole McCullough was added to the squad solely because maybe the coach say, say, we can try something with Sole. Maybe that's the coach say. They're trying to top part and cut off. Maybe that's the coach say, we can try something with Sole McCullough. Now, I believe that for me personally, I'm going to say a John Russell, I play him I want to see in the position. Now, the reason why I say John Russell is because this is not a position that he's not familiar with. He knows this specific position. He has played in this position already. So playing at the number 6 position is not nothing new to him. Now, the difference here is the instructions. Maybe he might be new to the instructions that will be given by the coach, and in that maybe a little bit of adaptation might be needed. But luckily, fortunately, there's time to rectify that. Let me tell you how, right? We play a game on Monday, the next game is all the way until Friday. Training session Tuesday, training session Wednesday, training session Thursday. 3 full days of preparation you can put in place. You can do on the field work, you can do board work, you can do video footage, a video analysis of what you want the player to do. Now, the reason why I mention Sole McCullough is Sole McCullough has already played for Steve McLaren in his system as the number 6. So the question I'm going to ask you guys, who do you prefer to play in the number 6 role? Sole McCullough or John Russell? This is a player that has already played in the position, so he knows or understands the role of the number 6 for this specific system for Steve McLaren. Versus John Russell, who technically going to have to adapt and learn the role right now. Even as I said, there's time for him to learn the role. Adaptation of the role, how fast will he adapt? We are quite unsure where that is concerned. Now, for sure, I don't think Steve McLaren will go ahead and maintain the stance having Damian Lowe in that position, because really and truly, it's not that Damian Lowe is not a bad player. And Damian Lowe was not the issue. The issue was the profile of Damian Lowe versus the position that he's playing in versus the profile of the player that is needed for that position. Relies on Damian Lowe, went back in the centre-back position, he look alright again. And the truth be told, he was not really playing bad in a defensive midfield role. It's just that what the team or the game wanted from him, he was unable to give the team that. For example, yes, he can defend. Yes, he can break up play. Yes, he can win the ball. The problem is, after breaking up play, after winning the ball, then what? Now, when you realize when Isaac Hayden in the team win the ball, if you break up play, win the ball, sometimes he take one extra touch, hit the ball in the channel to Russell. Russell can just turn right away, boom, hit it to Gray, hit it to Burrell, who not Burrell, hit it to Brown, or hit it to Bailey immediately. We have seen that time and time again. Or Hayden pick up the ball, win the ball, hit it to Gray, or hit it to Casey Palmer as early as possible. They can turn or be decisive with what they want to do. So what the aspect of Hayden in the team is, he supplies these two players or the two midfielders in front of him as fast as possible. He link up with them very, very early, very, very efficient. He know when and where. The difference with Damian Lowe is you won't get that link up because profile, or I should say the profile of player that Damian Lowe is not that type to hit the midfielders early. It's more so win the ball, recycle, get it to the full back, get it to the centre back. My job is done. But really and truly, that is not the system, quote unquote, where McLaren is playing. That is not what is required of the DM. Now, this is what McLaren did in the last game, right? Because he know that Damian Lowe is not really efficient with the ball in regards to the progressive passing, he colluded to use Latibodier at the right back and let him invert and try allow Latibodier to be the one on the ball to make the progressive passes. The problem is Latibodier himself is also not a proficient progressive pass of the ball. Yes, he can pass the ball, but he's not very efficient in doing so. He's not very efficient in getting the ball in the dangerous areas as fast as possible. So also not his best skill set. So that is where the problem is. So even though he try to offset getting Latibodier in that area, even though he try to do that, get Latibodier in the central area to do the ball handling work that you maybe wouldn't get from Damian Lowe, Latibodier himself is not necessarily a proper ball handler, or should I say also an efficient ball handler. So that in itself also causes problem for us. So we need a ball handler. So as I said, the big question is, who will he use? Sule McCullough or John Russell? Or maybe he go outright and say, you know what, I'm sick with Latibodier. My problem is we're going to play against a Guadeloupe team. Possible, the chances are we will have more possession of the ball. Do we really need a stone crusher in the middle of the pitch? Truthfully, no. We need more like someone who can progress the ball, link up the midfield and the defense, move the ball from defense to midfield as fast as possible and as efficient as possible. So the big question is, who will be the defensive midfielder for that game? Will it be Sule McCullough, John Russell, Latibodier, or Damian Lowe? That is the big question. Tell me in the comment section who you think would be your ideal player. I know a lot of persons say Richard King. The truth is I don't want to play defenders in midfield. I try my best not to do that. But yes, Richard King probably could be, quote unquote, one of the names that be mentioned. But tell me in the comment section who you think should play that role going forward. Because there's no hidden. So let me know what you think, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. Out. God bless. Outside. And the girls, what? I'm outside.